power. And as soon as they get power, they get arrogant. And so this whole aspect of humility, be humble, be humble. And the more power that you have, the more humility that you have to have. Parents have power, husbands have power, wives have power. The more power that you have, the more humble you have to become. Because if not, you will abuse that power. We know that one of the attributes of Allah is Al-Aziz, the mighty. We know that Allah is Al-Qawi, the strong. But does Allah put those qualities on Front Street? No. Bismillah, not a Bismillah Al-Aziz Al-Qawi. In the name of Allah, the mighty, the powerful. No. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Allah is giving us an example of how power is supposed to be used. Although Allah is all powerful, the things that stand out the most, the things that He puts out the most, is what? Rahmah, compassion, and mercy. And interestingly enough, brothers and sisters, we know that Rahman Rahim comes from a word in Arabic that means what? A wound. A wound. The word for Rahmah, the word for mercy, the word for compassion in Arabic comes from a word that means wound. You know, the wound. And so Allah is saying it's about mercy and it's about kindness. So first and foremost, humility. Be humble. What makes us humble? One of the things that makes us humble is that we think about how great Allah is. We think about how great Allah is. That Allah has a right to be arrogant. But Allah is not arrogant. Allah has a right to be a tyrant and to be an oppressor. But Allah will not oppress and will not be a tyrant. So therefore, what right do we have as human beings to be oppressors and tyrants? There must be humility. Because wherever you find oppression, you will find arrogance. Wherever you find someone being oppressed, you will find arrogance. And the one who's doing the oppressing has fallen prey to this concept of kibr. You know, when you say Allahu Akbar, Akbar, kibr, which means big, something that is big, something that is huge, important, right? You say, no, Allahu Akbar. Allah has a right. Allah has a right. Allah is big. Allah is important. No one else. And then, of course, this sense of family. This sense of family, right? So Allah is telling us not only are we to be humble, but we are to feel a connection with each other. We owe each other. Not just because we're Muslims. We owe each other because we're human beings. We may not even know that person or that person, but we owe them. We owe them because they're a part of the family. They're a part of our family. We're all connected to each other. And part of justice requires that you have to give everything their due, right? So every human being has their due. Every human being, every living thing has to be given their due. And so part of what brings that about is not only are we feeling humble towards each other, humble within ourselves, but we feel a connection with each other. And then of course, diversity. Diversity is good. Diversity is not bad. Diversity is good. Because Allah says in the Quran that diversity comes from Him. He created diversity. And so therefore, when we see diverse peoples, diverse languages, diverse cultures, we shouldn't make fun of any culture, any language, any people. Because by doing so, we're making fun of the creator of that culture and that language and that people. And so there is a feeling that diversity is something that is good. Diversity is what? An ayat, a sign of Allah. And what does ayat also mean? Not just sign, evidence, and a fruit of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then this desire. Since you see diversity as being something that is good, you have a desire to get to know the diverse people. Even in Islam, there's diversity. You ever seen a masjid in China? It has a dome, it has a minaret. If you check out that architecture, you'll know that's China. That's China. The major cornerstone of Islam is unity through diversity. You'll see how different Muslims are dressed. And the common theme is what? Modesty. But you can tell that sister's from Malaysia and that sister's from Somalia. You can tell there's a unity in the diversity. But first and foremost, diversity has to be something that is looked at as being good. These are principles that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is teaching humanity. And so we desire to know each other, to recognize, we desire to be good to each other, and we always remember that it is all about good character. It is all about good character. When you're ready to get married, you choose a spouse who has good character. Let that be your criteria. Always let good character be your criteria. Because good character is the bottom line. That's what Allah is saying. good character, righteous behavior, that's the bottom line. Never, never discount the importance of righteous behavior. Because you know what? You know when we get married, inshallah, we have children, inshallah, you know there are physical characteristics that are handed down, right? Color of eyes, so on and so forth. Guess what else is handed down too? Morals are handed down too. If that person's a good person, if they're a good person, that's handed down too. So we've seen it all throughout our history, that certain personalities in Islam with a high moral personality, check out their pedigree, check out where they came from. And so it's very important. Good character, good morals. It's very, very important. Don't put money on the forefront. I know our parents want to, especially the girl. They want to make sure that baby girl will take care. This brother, he's an engineer. He got money. You should marry him. The other brother ain't an engineer. He's a good brother. Love his name. Love his mom. You know, parents, Allah bless them, you know what I'm saying? See when their baby girl takes care. But the bottom line is good character. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said what? A woman is married for 4 things. Beauty, right? Pedigree, you know, what family she comes from, right? Her wealth and her morals, her religiosity. What did he say? Marry a woman for her religiosity. Marry a woman for her morals. Let that be the forefront. Once we use good character, the law saying, once you use good character, you will never go astray. You will never go wrong. But he's telling humanity that. He's telling humanity that. Once you all use good character as your criteria, humanity will be in a good place. So inshallah, brothers and sisters, this ayah, this verse of the Quran is a very, very powerful verse. And we need it more and more. Because all throughout the world, one of the things you're noticing is that many different people are coming together. Many different groups, because of what they're going through, are coming together. So what principles do we come together on? Right? Everybody don't necessarily have to be Muslim. Everybody ain't going to be Muslim. But what principles can we come together on? Those are the principles enunciated in these ayat, these principles right there, that everyone can relate to. No matter where you're coming from, you can relate to these principles. Oh Allah, we seek our refuge from anxieties and grief. We seek our refuge from lack of strength and laziness. We seek our refuge from stinginess and cowardliness. We seek our refuge from being overpowered by debt and the oppression of men. Oh Allah, satisfy us with that which is lawful. Keep us away from that which is unlawful. And with thy grace, free us from all wants of that which beside thee. And all our guide us to the best of morals. And none can guide to the best of morals but thee. And turn us away from the evil and indecent morals. For none can turn away from the evil and indecent morals but thee. Ameen. Come, inshallah. Doesn't come between us. Look to your right and left, make sure the rows are straight.